Hey there, I'm John Siskowicz. I'm the founder and creative director here at Farm Marketing Solutions. I'm also a farmer in Western Connecticut, and it is the winter when I'm shooting these videos because it's cold in my basement and I have to wear a hoodie wherever I go. Now, as it is the winter, I have some winter farm marketing advice for you, things you should be thinking about doing, taking action on right now to make sure that you start off this year on a good foot with your farm marketing efforts. So it's winter, it's January 2019. What should you be doing? Right now, you're poring over seed catalogs, you're looking up your hatchery websites, you're plotting out your pasture rotations. You may even be looking at a grazing chart, which is awesome. Troy would be so proud of you. And you have all these plans, you're planning out your season, because we know when we plan out, a farmer plans out its season, that's like in the middle of the summer, you have a plan and you're run. You don't have time to think through every little bit of it. You're gonna check against the plan, but you're not gonna be creating the plan from scratch. Now, for marketing is the same thing. So if you've been farming for a number of years and you have a pretty hashed out plan, or if you're just beginning out and you're or beginning to get into farming, part of your farm planning, I get excited and I talk too fast and then I stop mid-sentence and I do these things where I go aside anyways. You're doing your planning for the entire year. Why not you should incorporate farm marketing as part of your plan, where you're deciding what you want to sell, how you want to sell it, who you're going to sell it to, how often you're going to sell it to those people. Those are all things that you plan out through the year and should be part of your crop plan, should be part of your pasture rotation. I just had a video a week or two ago on that, where you should have specific marketing goals or key performance indicators, KPIs, going throughout the way, not to throw some vocabulary out on you, but have goals along the way, some benchmarks that if you're doing some marketing and you don't hit that benchmark, that should send up a flag and say, hey, I need to spend more time in the office getting that newsletter out because I'm behind in my sales. With your marketing, knowing that you want to sell a certain amount of CSA shares by a certain period, you want to have a certain amount of farmers market sales, having those indicators along the way to know whether you're in trouble or not just waiting till the end of the year or the end of the season or till just you run out of money. So you can be proactive about your farm marketing. Setting it up now, as building it in as part of your plan, is just super important. Doing things in the winter that you don't have time to do in the summer, like updating your website, learning more about websites, warming up your email newsletter and your newsletter list, and even pre-writing some of those emails. Like, you don't need to find 20 chicken recipes throughout the season to fill out your 20 email newsletters. Kate and I would always find 20 recipes in the summer or in the winter, so that we had them preloaded and kind of themed out through the summer, so that when it came time for our 20-week chicken CSA, the weekly newsletter always had a recipe in it, because we found those recipes in the winter and we dripped them out during our season. So just doing the work ahead of time while you have the time to sit in the office, while the grass is not growing, while the birds aren't out on pasture, while it's gonna be -4 degrees here tomorrow night. Now is the time to be inside and get this stuff done. Make a plan, write it down, and then execute throughout the year and figure out through those benchmarks that you set right now whether or not you're doing a good job. Seasonal marketing is one of the things I cover in my pasture poultry packet number 2. If you go to farmmarketingsolutions.com/store, I sell this book and some other stuff there, which is kind of great. On tomorrow's episode, because we're covering marketing this week, Monday to Friday, it's all marketing. Today is Wednesday and I covered seasonal farm marketing. And then tomorrow on Thursday, the next episode in this series, this one's good. It's getting people to talk to you at the farmer's market. That's a very common question. I have some good advice on that. When you're standing at the farmer's market stall and people are walking by and you're just like, yeah. We're gonna go over some things that you can do to make that experience a little more gentle on yourself. My cheat sheet's over here, that's why I keep looking at the wall. I also have a fun fact for you. My favorite season is the fall. So I'm doing seasonal farm marketing for the theme of this video. Right now it's the winter. My favorite season is the fall. I really love the summer where the sun's shining and it's like crazy hot. I love the work, go. But in the fall, like the leaves change, and I'm in New England, and we have deciduous trees, and there's red and yellow and orange, vibrant sunbursts everywhere, and the light's coming in at an angle, and their days are getting shorter, but it feels like the light gets longer because it's more of a glancing blow, and then you get that crisp in the air, and you get a little bit of a breather from the summer, even though you're like crazy trying to button things up for the fall, and you're getting into winter and your first hot beverages when you go to work in the morning, and that's when you're really taking that coffee out, and it's not iced coffee anymore. And oh, the fall is my favorite season. So I want to know from you, what is your favorite season and why, in the comment section for this video. Just because it doesn't matter, this doesn't have to be about a plug for a product or a business or anything. I love what I do, and I love the life that it brings to me, and I want to know either what you're looking forward to when you get into farming, or if you're a farmer, what do you look forward to? What time of year is your favorite time of year? Leave it in the comment section for this video, and I guess until next time, I will see you out in the field.